morning students. I am your English teacher and today I will teach you English of class 4th. And today we start new chapter 5. The story is The Magic Shop. This is the story of Magic Shop. Today we do part 1. In part 1 I am going to read this lesson. So let's start the reading. I had seen the magic shop on Regent Street. After several times I had passed the shop. Window of attractive little objects, magic balls and magic hats. I had never thought of going in until one day. Gip pulled me by my finger right up to the shop. I turned the door handle and we entered the shop. For a moment or so we were alone and we could look about us. There were several crystal balls, magic fish, bowls in various sizes, a china hand holding magic cards and magic mirrors. Behind the counter was a curious dark man with one ear, larger than the other, and a chin like the toe cap of a book. What can we have the pleasure? He said, spreading his long fingers on the glass case. I said, to buy my son a few simple tricks. Said the shopman, and scratched his head for a moment as if thinking. Then he drew from his head a glass ball. That's good, I said with a laugh. Isn't it? Said the shopman. Gibbs stretched out his hand to take this object and found merely a blank palm. It's in your pocket, said the shopman. And there it was. How much will that be? I asked. We change no money for glass balls, said the shopman politely. Then with a start, I discovered something moving about in my bed, something soft and jumpy. I quickly took it off and a ruffled pigeon dropped out. It ran on the counter and disappeared into a cardboard box. Tut, tut, said the shopman. He shook my head and took out 2 or 3 eggs, 2 toy soldiers, a large marble, a watch, half a down glass balls, and crumpled paper. The crumpled paper rose and swelled on the counter more and more until the man was altogether hidden from us. I think we will go now, I said. I want the bill and my hat, please. There was no answer. The shopman seemed to have vanished behind a mountain of paper. What have you done with my hat? I asked after an interval. There was no answer. I turned about and saw that Gip was standing on a little stool and the shopman was holding a sort of big drum in his hand. Before I could do anything, the shopman had clapped the big drum over him. I shouted, "Take that off." The shopman did so without a word. The little stool stood empty. "Stop this foolishness," I said. "Where is my boy?" I put out my hand to grab his hand and he turned to escape. I leaped after him into total darkness. Third, I was in Regent Street and I had banged into a decent-looking man. A yard away stood Giving, looking a little worried. He came towards me with a bright smile. As thought for a moment he had missed me, he looked completely undamaged and very satisfied with the afternoon's entertainment. He was crying 2 pesos in his arms. I turned round to see the door of the magic shop and behold, it was not there. There was no door, no shop, nothing. So reading of this chapter is completed. So all of you also read this lesson at least 2 times. बच्चों आप भी इस चैप्टर की 2 times रीडिंग करेंगे. सो पार्ट 1 इज कंप्लीटेड. पार्ट 2 में हम इसको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियोज़ में. सो थैंक यू. हैव अ नाइस डे.